The season is winding down, and we're going back to Rockingham after a very long period before we were here before. But I remember going to this track and just absolutely being garbage here. But of course, that was when we tried to do the series without assists. I tried to, and I just could not do it. The car was absolutely awful. But I have no clue if we're going to be any good here or not. But let's go check out the standings. So we are 8th in points. Oof, 8th in points. Not happy about that at all. But hey, at least we're top 10. It looks like we're going to be. Looks like we're going to be stuck here. But we got 4 races left. The championship has pretty much been decided between 5 guys, and my money's on Sterling Marlin. This guy, he's been money. I mean, Jarrett gets up there close to him, and they just stumbled. Gordon's been close. But hey, Martin's creeped to 2nd, but I like Sterling Marlin's consistency. Schedule. So this weekend we're going to North Carolina Speedway. It's going to be a 400-mile race. It's going to be fun. And then we're going to be going to the Texas Motor Speedway for the road course. So we're going to have the second double header of the season, or third if you count speed weeks. But the second points-paying double header, as we had like a Daytona. We're going to go to Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to be running the Texas road course. Now the cool thing about this road course, or Roval, whatever to call it, is the track, instead of it going clockwise, you're going instead of you going, wait, is it? I don't know. So instead of going left, you're going right. Something like that. So we'll have the road course race earlier in that week, and then that Sunday, we'll have the Samsung Radio Shack 500, which instead of just having one race at Texas Motor Speedway, we'll be having 2 races at Texas Motor Speedway. So, and then we'll have the season finale in Miami. It's going to be the Homestead 400. So that's the last bit of this playthrough. Again, I don't know if we're going to be doing another season of this. I don't know, but I just want to finish the season strong. We're going to North Carolina. We're going to run Sitco colors, and let's go racing. Alright folks, so we have qualified on pole for the Pop Secret Microwave Popcorn 400. It's late in the season, and we just got the pole. Once again, it's like our 13th or 14th pole of the season. I have lost count. I mean, we're definitely up there in the record books in terms of season poles. Car actually was very fast. It was funny, is the qualifying lap that I got the pole on, I actually hit the wall. It was my first lap, ran on the track in quite some time, and it actually was fast. So if I would have actually did the second lap and put the rubber down and did a normal a hot lap, I could have probably gained maybe a bunch of time. So absolutely, this car is very fast, and I don't know how it's going to race, but I know qualifying wise it's really good. But let's sit down. The pre-race ceremonies.
We're live from the North Carolina Speedway, otherwise known as the Rock side of today's Nascar race, the Pop Secret 400, right here on MRN. What can you tell us about this track, Barney?
Well, this track is deceiving the drivers who are new here. It's wide and fast in most places, but in the corners, they'll have to slow up more than they expect. Otherwise, the wall will sneak up and bite them on the exit, especially in turn 2.
Jeff Burton seems to always have a good starting position at the Speedway.
Yeah, and I bet he's very thankful he always gets to start up front. It's usually a lot easier to stay out of trouble that way.
Ricky Craven looks to turn his luck around in this race.
I believe they've got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
I have absolutely no clue why, but Jimmy Spencer has qualified on the outside of me at least 4 times this season. I have no clue why. I have no clue why. If I would just park this Sitco Taurus in the garage and not even try qualifying, this man would have at least 4 poles this season. How? How in the world does this guy get this much? I don't even know. It's got to be the Ganassi speed because his teammates got the points. So that's the only way this guy is that good. Here we go. Green flag at Rockingham. I remember we did absolutely terrible here in the spring, but we have a fresh new opportunity here in race qualifying.
You're in second place. All clear, buddy.
Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Car is extremely loose, man. Extremely loose. And oh, dang it, man. Dang it. So Rusty Wallace trying to win a Winston Cup championship. 4 races to go. And if you ain't pretty much within 150, well, you can kiss your chances goodbye. The championship is down to 5 guys. It's going to be Jeff Gordon go back-to-back. Will be Rusty Wallace getting a second title. Will be Sterling Walling getting his first one. Mark Martin looking for that elusive championship. A lot of cool stuff. Oh my goodness. This car is just... It's got speed, man. It's got speed. But man, does it not have the speed we need to be able to get up there. This track is so tough, man. It's literally like Darlington. You got one corner that's one way, and then you got another corner that's completely a different way. And one thing that's really cool about this racetrack is even after that, they stopped racing here in, what was it, 2004 was the last race here. They actually went back. EA did, and they made a version of it for NASCAR 06. Now, I don't know if it was a NASCAR 05, but I know it was a NASCAR 06, and it was called Aloha Speedway. Or Aloha Speedway, Mr. Clean Speedway, something like that. And basically, it was a almost identical recreation of this. The only difference is it was in the tropics and not in, southeast United States. But it races almost exactly the same, which is really cool. So that's one thing I loved about the EA games, is that they actually took the time to add the extras in the game, And back then, that was a time where whatever that was on the game disc is whatever the player got. It wasn't like, oh, let's make a game and then cut 20% of the content and then upcharge it just so we can make a little bit extra money. Like, that was before all that mess. Nowadays, what you get is what, or back then, it's what you get, Nowadays, it's like, oh, they intentionally cut content from a game to be able to create extra DLCs and content, stuff like that, which I can understand for NASCAR paint schemes, as they can't get the rights for them right away because they do have, some of them have not been ran and stuff like that. There is, some sponsor stuff to go through, but I still just don't like the idea of main games, cutting content out for DLCs. But I understand it's part of the business now. Unfortunately, EA has made a huge deal out of that nowadays, and I guarantee you they would do the same thing for NASCAR if they were back into it. I would not be surprised if they cut a lot of the content and made people pay for it. Anywho, it's lap 9 here out of 39, so just go ahead and call it a 40-lap race. Pit stops will be around 18, 19, and it should be a fun night, or fun day. It's nighttime when I'm recording, but fun day here in Rockingham. So we're running second. I believe we, let's see, if I remember correctly, we ran like top 3, top 5 at Charlotte, and top 5 at Atlanta. So we've had a pretty good, string of runs, but man, I want to win, I want to win. That's something I really want to do, is win. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the tire pressure. I want some handling. I'm going to try to see maybe that will help anything. Because the car is like, it's loose, but it's not loose at the same time. If that makes any sense. Like, the car plows a lot of corner. Like, I can't get in the corner like I want because I've got to let off the gas. It's going to damage the tire wear a little bit, but I'm okay with that, We have nothing to lose. Again, the championship hosts have been done since July, in my opinion. But I mean, that right there, that's what we did in qualifying. We hit that wall there, and we went around and we beat Jimmy Spencer. But I mean, that's Jimmy Spencer. But there you go, give him credit. He's beat 41 other guys in the field. But Rusty Wallace is just digging, man. He is just digging here in North Carolina, trying to get him, his third win of the season? Points leader's only won, one race this year, and that was at Auto Club, or California Speedway. The track is just, it's just not coming to me yet, you know? Like, we're really fast. We do have speed. We qualify on pole, but we just don't have that closing speed we need. So I think we're a little bit searching on this first pit stop, which is, you know, oh god, we just got a little bad there, but we're searching for speed right now. I don't think Rockingham's a multi-group racetrack. I don't think we could try to dive it on in there and run the outside. Well, I'm just trying to get in that corner and just get back to the throttle as quick as possible, because I know we can beat them off corner. If we can get to the throttle quicker than them, then we're good. But the question is trying to get into the corner to do that. We're not able to make the apex. Just how it is, sir. And we are losing time on Rusty Wallace. We're doing a little bit of soul searching here on the racetrack. I'm thinking we're gonna take a shot in the dark, and we're gonna adjust the tire pressure and see if that handles any better, any different at all. I don't know what it'll do, but we need something to fix this race car, because right now it is not handling what we want. Like right now it is just extremely tight. Granted, the front two tires were worn, but even at the start of the race, we just could not get around Rusty Wallace on fresh tires. But we are able to hold our place. It looks like the top 4 contenders today are so far as Rusty Wallace and the Miller Lite Ford, Jeff Burton in the Sitco Ford, Ricky Rudd in the Haviline Ford, and what is that, Bobby Labonte in Interstate Batteries Pontiac Grand Prix. So it looks like your top 4. And if Rusty's pit, I'm pitting. Okay, I think we gained a little bit of time getting on pit road, but we are going to adjust tire pressure big time. We're making a big time adjustment. So we gained a little time on Rusty Wallace getting on pit road. We were real aggressive there, but can our pit pit crew hold up to the pressure on pit road? Come on, come on, come on. We need good tires. Oh, I'm pretty sure our teammate just, or I think it was our teammate, yeah, Mike Kenseth, I think. Pretty sure he just hit one of our crewmen. That's okay though. Come on, clean pit stop. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 15.6. Let it go. There's Wallace. Go, 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 go. Look at that. Look at that. That's gonna be the battle for the race lead right there. So we're gonna have to go run him down. All right. So we made a massive tire pressure adjustment. I don't know why my camera settings feel different. Okay, there we go. Back to our normal camera. Where the heck is Wallace? My God, he's up there. Okay, so we've made... Oh, no, 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 get out of the way. Look, man, I'm out here for blood. We don't have nothing to lose, sorry. I'm going for it, man. Okay, so we made a adjustment to the car. Tire pressure adjustment. I don't know how it's going to handle, but it looks like the leader is getting held up by some slower cars here in the Top Secret 400 at Rockingham. This is a great opportunity for everyone on the Sitco Ford to dive on in there. Looks like our teammate, Kurt Busch, helping us out here in North Carolina, just like we helped him at Daytona. This is risky. This is risky. Oh my God, bro. That was risky. And it did not work. I was trying to gain as much time as I could. I knew they had a pit there. Alright, so the tire adjustment, I'm noticing we're getting a little bit higher to the red line, but is it faster? You know, higher acceleration doesn't always mean best, because if your top speed is not as good, it doesn't matter. But one thing I'm noticing is the car's actually turning. It's actually turning. We're having a little bit better front grip, but the thing is the tires are going to wear out soon, so we better get to Wallace's bumper quick. Try to get out there and get some clean air, and we can try to block him a little bit and hold off, but we got to get to him first. This is the battle for the race win, though. Right here, this is going to be it, you know. But look at that. Look at that. The car is able to make the apex into 3 and 4 like we wanted. This adjustment has definitely helped us. And we got to run on Rusty Wallace here. Can we keep it down there? Oh, contact. New leader here. All right, Can we take advantage of this? Can we try to make a little bit of a gap on Rusty Wallace and take advantage of these new tires? Because it appears this tire pressure adjustment has absolutely helped us. I mean, look at this speed right here. This is great. The tires are going to fall off pretty well, but I'm hearing a much higher RPM, so that's really good. We're maximizing our straight line speed, which I think that really helps us. That's the thing about these racetracks, is that I've learned that if you want to build a setup for a car, you gotta, at least on the Thunder games, you gotta hit your red line. If you don't do that, you're not maximizing your speed. That's what I've been kind of focusing on these setups, is hitting the red line, and that's kind of helping me win these poles. And that's what I'm using today, is using the red line technique. But man, we got a hard charging Rusty Wallace in a big championship battle. Let me tell you, he wants this win today, folks. He probably will get the most laps led. Guess what? I want to be able to win this race. I want this win. This could be our last win with the Citgo team. Amazing season, a lot of epic moments from both Daytona races to Martinsville. I mean, just some epic racing all together, and it would be awesome to be able to cap off the season with another win like this and make a dozen wins for the 99 team. I remember saying, a couple more weeks ago or a couple races ago, might be a bunch, that Roush did not have a cat in the race, that we don't have a shot at the championship. Well, Mark Martin has moved up to second in points, and depending where he's running, he might actually gain on him, because I don't see Sterling Marlin. So if he gets away with another top 10 like he's so consistent at doing, then he might actually gain points on Marlin with 3 races to go, when anything could happen next week at the Texas doubleheader. We were really good at Texas Motor Speedway. I wish we weren't really good, but we were pretty good. But I really think we can do a whole lot better there. So I'm excited to go back to Texas, the road course. I have no clue what's going to happen there. It's going to be the last road course of this season. And Watkins Glen, Sonoma, and of course the Daytona road course absolutely did terrible for us. We did terrible there. So I'm concerned. I'm cautiously optimistic about our chances. But I will admit, though, there was one thing I did not think about when we pitted, is fuel mileage. So, and if I'm doing my calculations correct, it looks like we're going to be short. Because if halfway in this, let's call it 40 laps, okay, 40 laps. If we pit on lap 19 or 18, and this car has 22 laps worth of gas, that means we're right on the button for that lap 20 in that race half. Well, the race is 39 laps, but we did pit a little early compared to most people. So we are very hairline, I think. And honestly, I'm going to start trying to save a little bit of gas I can right now. Coast a little bit, not push as hard in the corners. Because we've got to save as much fuel as possible right now, folks. And that's what happens when you save, is you get out of your groove. I mean, we're battling for a race win here, but Rusty Wallace and I, we pitted very early. Now, I'm sure he'll be good with fuel. He guys are really good at fuel mileage, but I don't care about the tire wear right now. I just want this fuel to be okay. So I'm going to save whatever I can as we build up a little bit of a space on second place. So I'm trying to save as much as I can right now, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be out of gas. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to hope and pray for a caution. But I'm pretty sure we're going to come up short here at Rockingham, and it's going to be unfortunate, because we had a top 10 run at Bristol, and that one went to poo because of fuel mileage. So I think that one's going to bite us again. It's very unfortunate, go out here and we'll get on the pole, lead a bunch of laps, and it's been feast or famine. It really has. That's how it always is for me in these NASCAR games. It's either do really good or you do really bad. But I'm trying to save as much as I can right now. I'm feathering the throttle. And it looks like Ricky Rudd has gotten around Rusty Wallace, and he's digging. He wants a win here in the Winston Cup season. Season's winding down. Opportunities are far and few between. He's got a hot rod in second.
You're running out of fuel.
Very low fuel. My God, we're out. We're not gonna make it. I'm holding off as much fuel as I can right now. God, please let there be a caution. God, please. God, please. Ricky Rudd's just gonna run us out of gas, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to pit next lap. It's over, guys. We're not gonna win this race. We've tried really hard, but it's just not gonna happen. When it says fuel almost empty, we have to pit. We're gonna have to take our medicine, and there it is. The call. The number 99 team is going to come up short here in Rockingham. A bittersweet ending to this one, and we are going to have to make the long journey down pit road. We will finish about 42nd, and we will not win today in North Carolina. Absolutely a heartbreaker, man. Heartbreaker. Oh my God, bro. My heartbreaker. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely this is definitely a heartbreaker. Man, we come that close to having our 12th win of the season after having a terrible race here in spring. To come back here and literally with the lead with 2 to go with a car that could outrun anyone. Well, we are going to be finishing 42nd, but it happens to the best of them. All we can do is hold our head high and know that we run, that we tried hard, and it was Ricky Rudd's day. It was definitely his day. Wow, man, that is unfortunate to go out there and just so sad, man. So sad. Look how fast we're coming. We're just the closing race. That 55 car was a lap down, or not lap. I think he's lap down. I don't know, but we were just fast all day long, man. We qualified on pole. We had a great opportunity for. I mean, everyone on the Sitco team, they tried so hard this week. They built an amazing car, and we just couldn't get it done. I got caught up in the heat of the moment, and I was following Rusty Wallace, trying to make sure we had, an opportunity to win this race, and I forgot to check fuel mileage. So there was no way I was saving 2 laps worth of gas there. I mean, I was trying to save early on in that run, letting out a little bit here and there, but it was Ricky Rudd's day. He's gonna get the victory here in North Carolina. Absolutely heartbreaking finish. 15 laps led. Oh my God, bro. So we didn't get the max points opportunity. I'm pretty sure Rusty got that one. I mean, we might have got 15. We could lead 15. How many did what's his face lead? Yeah, if we would have held on for the win, we would have got max points. But yeah, let's see where Martin finished. Okay, he finished there. Okay, so we did lose too much, but Sterling Marlin still just cruising away with this championship. Heartbreaking finish, man. We were so close to win number 12 this season, and that pretty much just sums up how it is. We can win so many races, but it doesn't matter. Consistency is the key to winning championships. It's a tough pill to swallow. We had an amazing run here, and I'm just disappointed I couldn't get the W for y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you're having a great one. If you liked the video, please leave a like below. If you want to see more content from Diecast Buffet, we're a small but growing YouTube channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I try to post videos almost every single day, and I work hard to be able to make these videos for y'all. Thank y'all so much again for watching. Check me out on Instagram at Diecast Buffet. Hope you're having a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.